So I made a tweet asking people to send me their fictional childhood crushes, and I'm gonna rate these out of 10 out of 1, 1 being the best and 10 being the worst. So our first entry is by Twitter user Echo Whisper. Let's see what we got. And oh god, all right, I might have to report this guy. Yep, gonna report this dude later on. That's disgusting. That's a 10, worst of them all. Since the first one was terrible, let's hope the second one's better. Kim Possible. I actually like this show. I think it's really cool. The whole spy shit kind of reminds me of Spy Kids. That's a good. I would rate this 1, and that being the best. Our next Twitter entry is from Twitter user Midnight Mystic. Let's see what we got. I can see why you put this. All right, Shrek. Let's see what his characteristics are. He's strong. He's big. He's handsome. He can protect you from any types of danger. He's got a sense of humor. This goes in a number 1 spot, being the best. Our next entry is by Zen Nomad. Let's see what we got. And wow, Jabba the Hutt, really? Will you want to be treated as a slave? You realize what he did to Leia, right? Have you ever watched Star Wars? The fuck? Why would you even put that? That's going at a 10. That's the worst one so far. No, I take that back. The one from the Rugrats was the worst so far. This is the second worst. Our next entry is by Twitter user Vivid Vortex. Let's see what we got. Edna Mode from The Incredibles. I can see why you would put this. I'm going to give her a number 1 because she was my favorite character in the entire movie. I just love her character. Brad Bird is an amazing voice actor. So you're getting put in number 1 place. This entry is from Twitter user Pixel Prophet. The Man of Steel himself, Clark Kent, the most badass superhero to ever exist. This one goes in number 1. He's everything you can have in a boyfriend. Number 1 all the way. He's better than Luffy, better than Goku, better than any fucking shonen character you can think of. This is by far the best of them all. The next entry is from Twitter user Lunar Wanderer. So let's see what we got. I don't want to say much about this one because he is a teenager and I don't want to say anything illegal, but I can see why someone would like him. Our next entry is by Digital Echoes. Echoes, you better give me a good one. Alright, now I know you just put this one to piss me off. This one's going in number 10. I don't even need to think about it. Worst of the worst. I want to take it back. This is the second worst compared to Java. This is by Twitter user Cosmic Jester. Please, I hope it's a good one. Okay, and this looks like another one I'm going to have to report. So, guess what? You're getting reported, asshole. Our next entry is by Twitter user Nebula Dreamer. Let's see what we got. Alright, Nebula, you definitely have some issues. You probably be one of those weirdos who own a sex doll. Well, why the fuck do you pick Igor of all people? What the hell did my boy ever do to you? He already has a shitty life as it is. He always has to deal with Pooh and Tigger's fucking nonsense. Leave my boy alone. His life is already stressful as it is. Our next entry is by Twitter user Ghost Circuit. Let's see what you got, Ghost. Lightning McQueen? The fuck? How would you even do it with him in bed? What are you gonna do? Stick your dick inside his gas tank? The fuck? What's wrong with you? And I'm gonna have to give this one an 8. Next up is by Twitter user Rustic Rebel. And we have Hugh Neutron from Jimmy Neutron. I honestly don't know where to rank this guy. I would probably put him at a 9. He's kind of annoying and he's a haphazard. He's dangerous. He always fucks up everything in every episode. This entry is by Nocturnal Muse. I hope it's a good one, Nocturnal. Now, I don't know whether I should report this one or not. I'll let the comic section decide this one. But Boots from Dora the Explorer. Now, you're either a furry or a zoophile, and I hate both of them. So if I had to rate Boots, I would put him at a 10. Our next entry is by Twitter user Luffy Rules. And with a name like that, you have to be unintelligent. Is that the fucking bird from Angry Birds? Alright. I don't know if I should report this guy again. This is another animal, so I'm guessing it's a zoophile or a furry. 10. This is going in 10th place. Our next entry is by Twitter user Fists of Death. What kind of fucking name is that? Are you trying to sound metal or something? Trying to sound hardcore? Try harder next time. And next up, we have Twinkie Winkie from the Teletubbies. I don't know why you would put this. I personally think the Teletubbies are fucking terrifying. I don't know how any children can like this creepy ass show. I mean, what can you do with a Teletubby? Think about it. There's nothing much you can do with a Teletubby. So I'm giving this a 10. So this is one of the worst, but not the worst. And I'm not gonna kid myself, that was fucking terrible. Every entry so far was awful. I should have known, because people on Twitter aren't the smartest to begin with. And if you use Twitter, I question your intelligence. And anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. I'm out.